Greetings out there in YouTube land. This is Morris Man, and as always, I thank you for coming to my channel. I'm going to entitle this video, What Happened to the Music Cover? Because every now and then I get this. Someone send me a message say, hey, matter of fact, I just got it today. What happened to the Teddy Pendergrass Turn Up the Lights cover? And my favorite saying is, you don't know what you don't know. The laws as far as copyrights pertaining to YouTube is changing literally every day, meaning that certain things affect certain things. And I can kind of understand it because you got to look at it in these terms. Because most people are just hardworking people. They go to a job, they trade time for money. I give you 40 hours of my time, you give me money. Musicians are different. Recording artists are different. I could record and put out a song 10 years ago. I still get paid for it 10 years later. It's my legal property and no one can distribute it in the manner without getting some type of release from me or license to do this. But on every single day, that's what the average person do on YouTube. They take somebody else's music, put it in their video, whether it's playing along to or just have it in the background. And technically that's illegal because you got to get rights. But YouTube's trying to kind of work it out where they will put commercials on these videos that have other people copyright material, you know. And the people that do this, they don't do it with malicious intention. They enjoy these artists' music and they just want to have it in their background while they talking or playing along with it, you know. But again, laws are constantly changing. Each artist, each record company have a different take on, should I let you use this or no? Because like with Prince Cam, even after he passed away, no. If you post this stuff, you're going to get your ass burned. And you're going to get burned badly. So I posted a video a couple of days ago. Stay away from the Prince stuff because most of us don't know. We're walking into the lion's den. We're about to get chewed up. And we walking in because we don't know we're about to get chewed up. If we knew ahead of time, there's a big sign over the cage. You about to get chewed up, don't go up in there. We wouldn't go, you know, but we don't know. So every now and then I get people that ask me what happened. And I usually say YouTube took it down because just about every other week, something that I posted just get quietly removed because YouTube take it down. And then I have people, and I try to give everybody the benefit of the doubt of common sense. But I tell some people, well, YouTube took it down. Could you repost it? Exactly. You know, I used to write comedy material for comedians in Chicago because everybody tell me, you got a weird, warped sense of humor and you're funny. And back in the late 90s, I think I was seriously contemplating doing a stand-up because I'm like, I got some good material. I got a lot of respect for comedians because you got to have a lot of balls to go out on that stage and hope that nobody, you know, you don't bomb, you know. And so I realized, I just said to myself, I got the material, but I'm just not the person that can deliver it on stage in front of a group of people. So I started to interact with these comedians when, you know, we play my band play. And we became good friends. I said, I think I got some stuff that might be funny. So I ran them across some of my stuff, and they said, man, can I use it? And one of the first things that I wrote that I allowed a comedian to use was, and it's real funny. It's like, who's buried in Grant's tomb? Lincoln? You get that. Some people get what I'm saying with that joke. People are that dense that, you know, they're just that dense. And when I received a comment as far as, could you repost it? It kind of sent me back to that joke. It's like, come on, you know, I'm going to give you a little more credit than that. But anyway, so every now and then, you know, those covers go away because nothing stays the same forever. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You know, and I believe, and this is my prediction, in about 5 years from now, we won't be able to do any of these covers because the laws will be set in place in a line now where you cannot take anybody's copyrighted material and use it as your own. Even though we're not making money off this. We're not making any money off these covers. YouTube don't pay us for ads for these because we can't make any money off of other people's material. So we do it just to share the chords and teach you guys how to play these great songs that we love. So that's my prediction and my recommendation for anybody to see a video of a cover I've done. There's a program called YouTube Download. Just download it, because when you come back a year later looking for it, it's going to most likely be gone. And I'm saying to myself, well, if you've seen it the first time, why do you need to see it again? Write those chords down. Get your little pad book, and when I post videos, okay, this particular artist, Morris Smith set the chords for that song, that. So you can refer back to it and play it on your own, as opposed to a year later you hoping and thinking it's still up there and it's gone. And now you like, hey, and it's like, download it and write it down when you see it. Don't wait a whole year to come back to it. I mean, I understand sometimes some of my viewers like to just go back and watch some of the covers because they enjoy the cover and how I did it. And that's great. But again, these videos are not going to be up here forever. And that's why I recommend the purchase of these DVD bundles where, I teach you all these great songs for pennies on the dollar. I mean, literally pennies on the dollar. Most of the internet instructors on the internet, they charge you. I think the thing now is this. They charge you a monthly service to have access to these covers that they teach you how to play. So every month they pulling 35, 40, 50 bucks off your credit card. I don't like nobody dipping in my credit card. I don't like that arrangement. I pay you when I need you. I don't pay you when I don't need you. And I'll pay you monthly if I need you monthly. It's still, every time I look up, I get a credit card statement. $45 taken away from blah, blah, blah. I don't like nobody having that kind of control over my money. With my DVD lessons, you pay for them and that's it. There's not no reoccurring charge or whatever. And the next bundle, if you want, you purchase them. If you don't, you don't. So you might want to take advantage of that, because again, bundle number 1 is my most popular bundle. And you get over 300 songs for only $80. The breakdown on that, because my charge and tabbing fee is $15 per song. If I were to tab all of those songs for you for $15, that's $4,500. You get all that for 80 bucks. And that's it. I even pay for the shipping and handling. So you definitely want to take advantage of that type of deal, because that's a whole lot of songs to learn for just under $100. Music lessons these days are $60 an hour, 4 times a month, which is $240. 6 months of that is well over $1,000, a couple of $1,000. And the way that they teach you in that lesson plan in 6 months, you're not really able to play hardly anything, except for that little stuff that you'll never ever play. We're going to teach you how to play Mary Had a Little Lamb, When Saints Go Marching In, Tom Dooley. When are you ever going to use those songs? Are you going to have a surprise kindergarten set in 10 years? Say, hey, I'm ready. I got all these songs that I learned 6 years ago. It's unrealistic. In my approach to teaching you how to play, which I have DVDs 1 through 7, $35, they teach you how to play the rhythm guitar. I cut through all that nonsense because I've been through that nonsense. I paid for that nonsense. Most of us have. And all the while I was going through that system, I'm like, something ain't right here. I'm being taught stuff that I don't want to learn, that I'll never use, and the stuff that I came in to simply ask to learn, they told me that they can't teach you that for another year. So that's like 3,000 years, $3,000 later, you finally get to some of the stuff that you asked for from day one. In my DVD lessons, from day one, I start to prep you to play the stuff off the radio, the stuff that you want to play. It's not that hard. You don't have to be a hardcore theory head. My channel is living proof of that. I got combined 2 channels over 4,000 videos. Out of 4,000 covers, I never had to apply theory. I never had to worry about what key am I in. Never. And I can teach you the same. They're just some things that they've been etched in stone, and when you try to go outside of them, you're considered the outsider, and you don't know what you're doing, and you're messing things up. Because I get a lot of emails from theory heads, and they want to try to ram this theory stuff down my throat, and I'm like, I go to their channel, 0 videos. They got 1 video to show all of us how it's done and done right. None. 100% of those guys, I check their channel after they send me this nonsense. 0 videos. Not one. Not one. So what does that tell you? Hello. Because I'm not here to rattle any cages. I'm just here to show you a simpler way, and it ain't taking a shortcut, and you're not half-assing in your plan. You know exactly what you're doing. Every chord that you play under your hand, you know what the name of that chord is. There's still a lot of guys on the internet. Just put your finger here, put your finger there, put your finger there. I don't know the name of this chord, but just do that. You don't want to go that route because you become a dabbler. And then you got to reprogram the way that you think and play after a year of that nonsense. So instead of spending a year on that nonsense, spend that first year and the continuing years doing it the right way and getting put on the right track. And I can put you on that track with my DVD lessons 1 through 7 for the price. You can't beat it because normally it was like $20 a CD, and it's worth every bit of $20 per CD. But then I kind of compressed it, made it a little more economical because I'm like, I want to try to put this in the hands of everybody that's serious about their guitar playing. Because I was quite excited when the light bulb finally was going off in my head. I'm like, I get it now. I went to one guy from the Conservatory of Music, and the way that he explained it to me, gave the materials that is a combination of what I'm giving you in these lessons, it made sense to me. I'm like, after all these years, now I know what I'm doing, and I know why I'm doing it. And I'm doing it right. So on that note, I'm going to sign off. But you want to take advantage of these opportunities because this stuff is not going to be here forever. Probably I won't make any statements on that, but I'm just saying there's going to be some serious changes on YouTube within the next couple of months before the end of the year. And it's going to affect every channel on YouTube that does music. So you want to take advantage of these opportunities while they're there because they won't be guaranteed to be here tomorrow. Till next time, take care. My PayPal information is right down there if you want to send payment to purchase any of these lessons that I have. Once I receive your payment, I'll send you an email stating that I received your payment, and your package will go out the very next business day. Please be sure that before you send any money, that in your PayPal account you have your email address and your shipping information so I can ship you your product. Because I've had people that didn't provide that information. So they send me money. I have no means of communicating or contacted them to say, I got your money, I'm going to send your product, or I need your address. So what happens then is after a week and so, they're like, Morris, man, ain't sent me nothing. It's because Morris, man, can't send you because I don't have your shipping information. So please be sure before you send any money that you have those 2 bits of information in your PayPal account so I can send out your product in a timely manner where United States tracking on your package, so you know the day that it leaves me, and you know exactly the day it's showing up on your doorstep. Till next time, take care. Thanks for watching.